these nuts.
It's time for Blumpkin&Friends, starring your host, the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin.
Show me what you got.
Hey kids, I'm the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin. And with me here today is my friend,
Number one fan, Tim.
the Juice infuriates me sometimes
Children do that.
because she loses shit.
Yes, I know where you're coming from on this.
She recently lost her water bottle for a second fucking time.
That's it? Let's see. Turtle has been through about 4. Bubba has been through probably 6 or 7, and probably 4 watches. Yeah. So, I know where you're coming from.
Why would you even buy him a second watch?
Well, it wasn't always us that bought him the watches.
For Christ's sake.
And it wasn't like he lost it and got a new one 2 days later. It'd be like the following Christmas or birthday or whatever. So, yeah, like in the last 6 years, 7 years, he's lost a lot of watches.
I know your kids have lost a lot of hats and gloves.
Oh, yeah. So far this year, we've had good luck, but in past, not so good luck.
She lost the water bottle I bought her last year on track and field day. It's one of the last days of the school year. She left it out on the field. They must have just thrown all that shit away.
Probably. Like, why bother trying to find the owner? Might have been a parent's bottle for all they know.
Well, still, I mean, fucking put the shit in the lost and found for a day or two, huh?
Something like that? No, they're worried about germs and everything. So if it's something that
Germs.
someone's sucking on, they'll just throw it.
That's retarded.
Yeah, because they put hats in the lost and found, and they've never heard of lice.
Right, they'll let the kid with lice go back to class because, you know, it's not a health risk. But heaven forbid that this $3 fucking water bottle that I purchased for her that she was so fond of goes missing and then ends up in the lost and found because there might be saliva on it.
I bought Turtle we were shopping at a store one time, and they had a whole thing of Twins gear. And they had a pink water bottle with the Twins logo on it. She's like, Dad, I want this. I was like, well, that can't be more than $2 or $3. Sure, no problem. Get to the register. It was $10.
I was like, nope.
I already said she could have it.
Weak. You are weak.
She lost it.
Of course she lost it.
Yeah, so pissed off. Like,
You could have just put a twin sticker on a fucking Aquafina bottle. She probably would have the same effect.
that's what the Vikings team does with their shot glasses. On the 50-year birthday anniversary, whatever, the Vikings, remember several years ago? I bought the anniversary shot glass, 50.
Uh-huh.
I put it in the dishwasher once. The whole label came off. I was like, it wasn't etched or anything. I didn't even realize it was a sticker. It was that good. But it came off the fucking... It's like, I paid like $15 for that damn thing.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Who the fuck puts a shot glass in the dishwasher?
Well, I don't want to wash by hand. So
It's a shot glass.
yeah, I throw them all in there.
You just rinse it and put it back in the cupboard.
Oh, no. I put soap in there.
Why?
So they're clean?
You drink alcohol out of it, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Alcohol fucking sterilizes stuff, doesn't it?
For the most part.
Okay, that's on you, not the dishwasher. Not the maker of the shot glass.
No, it's on the maker of the shot glass. That shit should be staying
It's
on there
fucking
forever.
ridiculous. So, I've already been pissed off at her this year because one day she comes outside, she doesn't have her gloves on. I'm like, put on your gloves. She pulls out one glove. I'm like, where's the other one? I don't know, I must have lost it. Are you fucking kidding me? You lost it between the classroom and coming outside to get picked up? I had a lot of stuff to carry. No! When you fucking take the gloves off, they go right in your goddamn pockets and you zip them shut. And then when you get done at the end of the day, you unzip the fucking thing and you put it on and it's on your hand.
I've always told the kids, take your hat off, take your gloves off, put your gloves in your hat, put your hat in the sleeve.
Yeah, the hat goes in the
Fucking
sleeve
go anywhere.
so that it doesn't go on the top of the locker and help spread lice. But gloves in a hat are a great way to lose gloves. That's why there's zippers on pockets on kids' jackets.
Yeah, but the gloves don't always fit in there, though.
Well, you got to learn to work it in there. Unless it's the big, really good fucking thermal ones. These are the cheap ones. They're like $1 a pair.
Okay, yeah.
I don't care about the cost. People are like, it's a fucking $1. Yeah, that shit adds up. Especially when you got mouths to feed. Oh, they're $1. Why don't I just buy some new ones? Well, you fucking sound like
The beast.
Every time they lose one, it's a fucking $1.
Oh, did she lose her water bottle? Big fucking deal. Go get another. Fuck you. Do you shit out $20 bills or golden eggs? Because if you don't, eat a dick.
No, all that shit costs money and it adds up, especially when we have 4 children. You have 4 children.
Right. There's a point to this, and it's that I want her to learn the value of $1, and I also would like her to take care of her things, a sense of responsibility.
Personal responsibility, yes.
When she lost that pink glove, I made her go back in the building and look for it. She couldn't find it.
Of course not. Some other kid picked it up. It's like, ooh, this matches my black glove.
Probably. Some fucking retarded asshole kid picked it up, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Does anybody ever teach their kids that finders keepers is essentially like stealing because somebody might come back to look for that shit?
No one does. It's finders keepers, losers, weepers, ha, ha, ha. And it's like, no, if it's not yours, don't fucking touch it.
Now, there was that time that I was jogging and I crossed the street to get out of the path of a mail truck, and I found $20 on the fucking ground.
Ding!
That happened. It was just in the middle of the fucking street on the edge of the curb.
That's finders keepers.
No shit, but somebody forgets where they parked their car, and then they take a taxi ride home because they're too fucking drunk to figure it out to have their friend drive them home. You come back the next day, you think someone just gets to keep your car because you fucking left it there?
No.
No.
So it's safe to say that finders keepers only applies to cash.
God damn it. So anyways, the gloves piss me off. I send her to the Lost and Found every day for a week. The glove never shows up.
I've done that with my kids. Go to the Lost and Found and look. I've gone to the Lost and Found and looked and never find whatever is missing.
Yeah. Well, then this leads me to the goddamn water bottle number 2 here. I go to pick her up from school, and she comes out. I'm like, where's your water bottle? Well, I don't know. I've been asking her to fucking find it for like 2-3 days. I'm like, get your ass back in that building. She checked the Lost and Found. She checked her locker. It wasn't her classroom. And her teacher's like, well, did you take it to gym? I'm like, fuck.
God damn it.
She must have left it in gym. And, of course, the janitor's like, garbage. Fuck you!
It's not their job to sort through everybody's shit, I'll be honest.
Just put it in a bin by the fucking other stuff on the Lost and Found. That's a whole goddamn table. It's an 8-foot fucking folding table full of stuff.
Sorry, I'm with the janitor on this one. If I was a janitor cleaning a school, the garbage can is so much closer.
I hope he drops his goddamn wallet in a parking lot just picking up some groceries, and when he gets to the register, he goes to look and it's not there. And then he goes back outside like, where my wallet is? Somebody already picked it up.
Happened to me.
Yeah, that shit sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, it gives you a new appreciation for picking up other people's stuff and looking around to see if anybody might have left it behind recently. Fuck, I found a wallet, went right back into the store and said, somebody dropped this. I found a phone once, and I went and gave it to the fucking store. Said, put this in your Lost and Found.
I did it on a golf course. I found a phone on a golf course when we were in the 3rd hole, and I put just the people in front of us. I walked around to the next tee off. I was like, did anyone drop a phone? And they all start checking their pockets, and yeah, it was the one guy. Like, all right, well, here you go. It's like, thanks.
I told her because she lost her second water bottle that she's not playing Minecraft for a month.
Ooh.
That's a long fucking time.
That's a long time in kid time.
No shit. I do not fuck around with punishments.
And usually down for a week or 2 at a time, yeah.
No. And I'm like, and she's paying me back. She doesn't know she's paying me back. She already paid me back. Somebody gave her 5 Sacagawea dollars for Christmas. So somebody gave me 5 Sacagawea dollars for Christmas. Fuck it, you lost 2 of them. You're fucking paying me back for that shit. All you're going to use the money for is to buy candy or something retarded anyway, so fuck off. So it made me think all of this, of times that I have lost things, and I'm going to rattle off some of these now. In 1992, up at the lake, at the playground, I somehow lost a fucking jean jacket.
Did you go look in the Lost and Found?
They didn't have one up there.
I know.
I went looking all over. And then I distinctly remember that you had a similar jacket, and my mom's like, well, you sure that Tim didn't put on yours? I'm like, I'm pretty sure he didn't fucking take my jacket.
I don't think yours would have fit me.
Jesus Christ, Linda.
I was considerably larger than you.
So I was down a jean jacket. Never found it.
Huh.
Maybe one day I'll get another jean jacket that I just find, and then I'll break even there.
Maybe.
The kids have, at the time, the Juice had this puzzle. It's the numbers 1 through 9 and then a 0 for counting purposes. Mm-hmm. They have little pegs on them. And I am fanatical about not losing things. I have like fucking OCD.
Especially
that's why this drives me so much. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. The number 4 went missing.
Oh God.
I spent 2 hours looking for a puzzle piece. I tore the whole house apart. I texted the beast at work. I'm like, did you fucking hide the number 4 from the number puzzle just to fuck with me? Because it seemed like something she'd do. And she's like,
2 hours of searching, yeah. Who's fucking with me?
No, that was after an hour of searching.
Oh, okay. Well, even an hour, dude.
And she's like, no, I didn't, but that's hilarious that you can't find it. It's driving you that nuts. I wish I would have.
If you would have called me, I would have said the same thing.
You bitch!
And, oh my Christ. So that second hour goes by, and I go through everything. I'm vacuuming the house. I took furniture and flipped it over. I don't know why. I unzipped the bottom of the couch and was feeling around.
Well, because shit falls in the cracks and the seams, and that's where it goes. That's why they put those liners underneath now.
I'm pretty sure there's a Little Tikes knife inside the couch, and I'll never get it back unless the couch breaks, and then I rip it apart.
I cut out the bottom of one of my couches. One of my old couches. I don't have that couch anymore because stuff fell in there. And whenever we moved the couch and tipped it or whatever to clean underneath it, you could hear shit just tumbling inside of it. And when I cut it out the bottom, I found Hot Wheels, Legos, cereal. I found wrappers. I found, it was just disgusting.
Was Ja Rule one of the rappers? He's been vacationing off the face of the planet for quite some time.
No, he wasn't in there.
No.
Murder!
So when I finally found the fucking puzzle piece, it was absolutely ridiculous what had happened. We had this toy laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And it folds, right? And somehow on the bottom there was a little notch. I don't know what the notch is for. The peg on the forehead got pressed into the laptop. It was stuck in the laptop. Because I had moved the laptop like 5 fucking times, tearing apart the toy basket. I'm like, I have to be missing something. Where are you, you motherfucker? I was furious. And it was right there the whole fucking time. I overlooked it.
Can I share a story about something recently at our house?
Sure.
So we, when we ground the kids from the PlayStation, we'd take all the remotes. And usually we would just hide them in our rooms. Well, one time she was like, well, take them with you to work. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So most of them I hid in the usual spot. And then I hid another one somewhere. And I forgot where it was. And it was the remote that I used, the blue one. And that was back in June.
Okay.
Well, I was digging through my closet Friday before I took the kids to the store so they could spend some of their Christmas money. And I grabbed one of my old leather jackets I haven't worn in a while because it doesn't quite fit me anymore. But I tried it on. I was like, well, maybe. And I was like, what the hell is in the pocket? And I pulled out the blue PlayStation remote. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like,
really?
I stuffed it in the jacket of the leather jacket and forgot about it by the time I got home from work that night. And I even went and bought another remote because we searched and searched and searched. We accused the children of hiding it so they could play games when we weren't home and they weren't supposed to and shit like that.
Isn't it incredible how many completely irrational fucking schemes you think that people are trying to screw you over with your television mind? Like,
definitely.
No, somebody had to have fucking taken this thing. I guarantee it.
It didn't just get up and walk off.
Yeah.
Which is a funny story with the hermit crab that we used to have.
Why? Just got up and walked
we
off?
We thought it died. And so we had a little burial for it, and the and everything. And then my Mrs. Number One put the shell up on the kitchen windowsill. Mm-hmm. And she comes home from work one day and it's gone. She's like, what the hell? Who took the shell? Like the kids took it for a memento or something. And she's just getting all pissed. She starts yelling at the kid. It didn't just get up and walk away. And all of a sudden she sees something. She sees the shell scurrying across the counter. It was still alive. It was the exoskeleton. It had shed its skin. And she thought that was it. Like it had died. So it was alive. It crawled off the windowsill, fell, and when she started yelling it out, she sees it was starting to move.
So you're telling me your hermit crab is that Will kid from Stranger Things?
Pretty much.
Just comes back from the dead, huh?
Came back from the dead.
Zombie boy!
Oh, spoiler alert, sorry. Sucks for you.
Hey, boys and girls. It's time for another Hey boys and girls, hey boys and girls, hey boys and 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 girls. It's time for another ITradio fucking fucker shitting ass tits beer.
I would never have kids because I would be afraid that they'd be too cute and they'd steal my thunder in a conversation with strangers, and I don't like being showed up like that. I'd probably fucking beat the shit out of them personally.
You're listening to Blumpkin and Friends.
The Juice constantly loses socks and chapstick. It'll be one fucking sock,
chapstick.
and the sock will either be at
The Beast's
house, or it just disappears and then magically reappears. Her chapstick, on the other hand, has this terrible fucking habit of ending up in random pockets.
Yeah, it's chapstick. My chapstick does that.
I tell her keep it in the same place. The best way to not lose anything. This is why I almost never lose things anymore. If you put something back in roughly the same spot all the fucking time, it will always be there when you go to look for it, unless somebody took it.
I was going to say, unless you have a lot of children living in your house.
No, they know not to go in my fucking drawer unless I tell them to.
Oh, God, I wish my kids would fucking learn that. I don't care how hard I've spanked them, they can't figure it out.
For a while there, after we got married, I kept misplacing my wedding ring because I don't wear it really very often. So I put it on and I'd take it off, and I think it would be in my pocket. I'm like, shit.
You have that moment of panic. It's like your body goes icy cold.
No, because it's a $13 ring off of Amazon.com. I can get a new one. It's just it's so new and I don't lose things. It wasn't the I'm in trouble, oh, I'm out this much money. It's fuck, how did I lose something?
Okay, for me, it's oh shit. I don't lose stuff often. Like I said, it's just taken. But
it'd be either in a drawer, on top of my dresser, in my pocket, on the computer table desk at my parents' house, in my car. Like, I just keep taking it off. It's uncomfortable as hell to get used to. So
yeah, I didn't wear mine for the longest time, and I kind of wish I wasn't.
Well, mine's about 30% thicker than yours. It's like this high. It's big.
Okay, I had one like that, but it hurt my fingers.
So I also don't wear it because I got married in the summer and I didn't want a tan line so people saw that I wasn't wearing it at work. So I didn't fucking wear it.
I didn't start wearing mine until a few months ago.
Now I just don't wear it and I never lose it. It's great. My name tag at Menards one time. This is an interesting story of another time when my OCD would not let me quit looking for something. I went on break. I swiped my badge in the time clock. I went on break. And when I went to go off of break, I couldn't find my name tag. I normally would put it right back in my pocket. Couldn't find the fucking thing.
Okay, that's weird.
It is weird because our break room at the old Menards in Coon Rapids upstairs was just some metal railings around like 4 fucking booths and 3 vending machines.
Okay.
It was open to the public. It wasn't like a real break room where you could actually, say what you wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought one of my coworkers took it to fuck with me.
That would be an obvious first choice, a first suspicion right there.
Right, but he would have had to take it out of my pocket. And I'm like, well, fuck. Was I that into my chips? Or did I set it on the table and then he walked by and grabbed it quick to fuck with me? Because it never turned up.
Never?
Never.
Weird.
I went back to the break room. I looked under every table. I looked in the garbage. I moved an entire stack of electrical wire, 50-foot fucking reels of it, because the electrical department was upstairs butting up to the break room. No. My boss is like, so are you going to get any more work done today or are you going to keep looking for your name badge? I'm like, fine. I had to fucking, it bugs the shit out of me. I had to just get it out of my system.
Does it come out of my paycheck? Because if it does, then I'm going to keep looking.
Well, it's like, I think $5 is what it was to get a new one. Is what they charge you. And I just, where the fuck did it go?
I never lost a name tag for work.
Jesus Christ. And now, Jeremy Irons raps.
That's right, hitting you with punchlines. Funny how I fuck dimes. Bitch, you know I want mine. Where my motherfucking money? Where my fucking money at? Gotta find my fucking money? Yeah.
That was Jeremy Irons raps.
You're listening to Blumpkin&Friends.
And this is probably the worst somebody's ever fucked with me. Nani, my friend from high school. I got him a job working with me at Target in the stockroom.
Mm-hmm.
I had this water bottle I used to carry around. I won it as a prize during this period when they were doing like going above and beyond. I don't know. I went above and beyond a number of times and had enough points to get a prize. I picked this water bottle.
I was going to say, was that old guy looking for a Speedo?
No, it was not the old. No, he was looking for thongs, man.
Thongs.
My water bottle just disappears one day. It drove me fucking nuts.
Did you keep it at work?
I only used it at work.
Okay.
And it's the stock room, and if you've ever been in the stock room at Target, there are aisles upon aisles of shelves, and a lot of those shelves have little cardboard boxes that slide out, and each box is a location. There were 24 fucking aisles. I had been in most of them that day. You would have thought that I lost a Chinese baby at Disney World Beijing, because it was just a needle and a stack of needles. I was not finding that fucking thing. And it went on for days. And the days became weeks. And the weeks became a month and a half.
That bottle must have really meant something to you. I would have just said fuck it after an hour.
I could not mentally separate. I didn't care about the sentimental value. It had to have been somewhere. And people hinted at that they hid it from me. And somebody goes, I think Nani took it, and I think he was moving it around to fuck with you. You want to talk about a diabolical prank?
That's diabolical.
Dude,
I want to try that so bad.
I have OCD pretty much. And you fucking took something from me that disappeared into, quote, thin air, and then you repeatedly moved it so I wouldn't find it. And it took me like 2 months, and one day I randomly came upon it.
Really?
And I was like, motherfucker, no way! He didn't even empty the water. It was the same water for 2 months. That didn't smell too bad. I didn't drink any of it.
Probably clean filtered water. So.
He fucking... You bastard!
Did he really do that?
Yes, he did. He copped to
awesome.
it. He copped to it eventually that he was moving the fucking thing around on me.
So he just leave it at a random spot, and on the off chance you might not find it, and if he saw it again, he would move it later, like the day later or something?
I don't know. Other people should have probably seen it and then taken it out of there, but they didn't.
That's funny.
Dick. And then also Nani related, on prom night, we were driving back from prom. Our prom was in Edina.
That's where ours was.
Place.
Was it Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where a lot of schools go for prom.
That place looks like something out of an episode of fucking Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, kind of. You should see it now.
I don't want to see it now.
It's like a 7-story tall jungle gym, tubes, and...
What?
Yeah, it's no longer a place where you can host a prom.
Oh, so it's like the Eagle's Nest, so it smells like piss and failure.
But 7 stories worth.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
So we're coming back from prom, and Nani's driving his dad's Trans Am. It's a newer one.
Nice.
And the fucker breaks down.
Not nice.
Because he ran out of gas, I think.
Ran out of gas. You... Okay.
It's a fucking long haul to Edina.
It's not that far. A half a tank of gas to get you down and back.
I'm sure it would, if you have more than a half a tank of gas, which he clearly did not.
No, should have filled it up first.
So we're going back, and we're riding, and the fucking car runs out of gas. And for some reason, there's walking involved. Across Highway 10, and then down a little path, and into my parents' neighborhood. Because my parents' neighborhood butts up to Highway 10.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then as we're going back, I can't find my wallet.
Okay, so you think you lost it somewhere walking between...
Yes.
The highway and your
Yes.
parents.
So, and yeah, next thing you know, I'm walking through the fucking median of Highway 10, the grassy median, with a flashlight looking for my wallet.
And that's the only place you could have probably dropped it, or?
And I can't find it. It's driving me nuts. I'm looking on the road. I couldn't find it. I go back. We get back to my house, and I'm just furious. So we get home, and I'm tearing the car apart, and I found my wallet at my parents' house. Because I came home and I changed.
And I changed before you went back with a can of gas?
Yes, I did. And I left my wallet in the other pair of pants.
That's funny.
Fucking walking. 70 miles an hour cars are whipping back and forth. And we're walking through a grassy median looking for a needle in a stack of needles. Looking for a black wallet.
Make it sound like that's scary. It's not that scary.
It is if somebody goes off the side of the road because they see you with a flashlight and they get spooked because they're not paying attention.
Maybe.
Keep in mind this was 1999. Not as many cell phones.
Not as many cell phones, no.
Yeah, frustrating. That's why I am fanatical about putting shit back where I normally keep it. Things have places.
It is a good policy.
And then you go back to it, and then you always find it. My keys are in my key drawer. My phone is on my nightstand or in my pocket. I have a nail clipper in my junk drawer. My chapstick's in my junk drawer. My earplugs are in 3 different places, so there's always a backup. But we have reached the point in the episode when it's time to play a game.
Game time!
Yes. Yes, and seeing as because you've been having a rough go of it with the RPS challenge.
Yes, I don't want to play that on anymore.
Oh, that's good. Because you're going to be playing the RPS challenge.
All right. Something new.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Blumpkin and Friends proudly brings to you the Rock, Paper, Scissors Intercontinental Championship Challenge Championship of the World! So, here's the deal. I got to give you some competition that's not so tough. So
Am I playing Mrs. Number 1?
No, you're...
Zing.
You'll be playing Chi-Chi.
Surprise!
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, so
All right.
if you can't beat a 4-year-old, then you should probably retire.
What?
Seriously. She wanted to do this live, and I'm like, no.
Hey, Sipboard.
No,
that would go so well.
because she's going to, like, do hand movements, and she's going to give it away, and she'll be like the Juice that time against Neil, where she says her hand before he says his hand. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You just gave away your first hand. You gave Neil the victory. So
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a victory just given to me one of these times. That'd be nice.
Wouldn't we all? Hand number 1.
Go with paper.
All right, she went with scissors. You're already losing.
Fucking goddamn it.
Hand number 2.
Gotta go with paper again.
She went with paper. No point.
God damn it.
The point is to win.
No shit.
Okay. So think about that as we're doing.
I'll just do the hand motion here.
Hand number 3.
Rock.
Oh, it's a good choice. But she also picked rock, so you still are down 1-0. She is like 6 weeks shy of 5. And she is kicking your ass right now.
Thanks.
Hand number 4.
Scissors, because I just don't fucking care anymore.
Woo! She put paper.
Yay!
Yeah, well, now you got to win the next hand or else it goes to overtime. And,
Yeah, I want to just win.
and then, historically speaking, you haven't fared so well in overtime.
Never.
Hand number 5.
I'm going to go with scissors again.
She said scissors.
Goddamn overtime.
Overtime! So now, it's sudden death. Hand number 6.
Fucking rock.
All right. She picked a rock. Once again, you should probably pick something different than what she picks.
No, you know what? Shut up.
Hand number 7.
I'm going to go with rock again.
That's good.
She seems to rotate.
She went with a rock.
She didn't rotate. Oh,
No, she
God
didn't.
damn it. All right.
So if you guys tie this next one, I have to go get her so she can physically beat you in person. Hand number 8.
Rock.
Well, congratulations. She picked a paper. You lose.
God, what? No, she didn't.
Look at that, motherfucker. That's a paper.
God damn
Beats
it.
your rock. Oh, my God. She's almost 5 and she beat you. You're terrible.
I'm not playing this game anymore.
You
Can we play some Word Orgy or
Why?
Would You Rather or something?
Would You Rather is a podcast exclusive. It's not
Is
a
it
game.
podcast?
It's for
Okay.
fun.
All
I
right.
don't play that on the show. I haven't
I
thought
can't
of
remember
another
which
game
one
yet.
it was on.
Well, thanks for trying.
Yeah, thanks.
It's okay.
And I still have a couple stories I wanted to share too.
Of what?
Well, I lost my wallet at school twice. First time it had only like $10 in it. It fell out of my pocket at some point, and I just happened to see it when I was going to the bathroom and washing my hands. It was in the top of the garbage can. It's like, that's my wallet. I know it's my wallet. I opened it up, it's empty. I'm like, fuck. But my student ID in there is still in there and everything. All right, fine. And then probably about 4 weeks later, we're coming up on the semi-formal at my middle school, and it's the day of, and I can't find my wallet. It fell out of my pocket at school. But this time it had $34 in it.
Oh,
Never saw the wallet again.
well, of course not.
But I did remember telling one of my friends the story about the first time I lost it, and a kid named Eric, I won't use his last name, he's like, oh yeah, thanks for that money that was in there. It's like, you fucker. He found it, took the money and threw it in the garbage can. He knew whose wallet it was because my ID was in it. I told the school about it, and they're like, well, there's nothing we can do. You can't prove it, can you? So, other than he said thanks for it, but they wouldn't do anything about it. So whatever.
Your principal was soft. S-A-W-F-T. Soft!
Yeah, well. No, another time I lost my wallet is we were driving back from the paintball field. We had a great day of paintball, and we're hanging out the window of the car at 65 miles an hour, hooting and hollering, and we pull over at a bar, and we do a Chinese fire drill, and we'd run around, and we switch positions of the car, and we'd take off. Mm-hmm. Well, that's when my wallet fell out with $125 in it.
Why would you ever keep that much cash?
Well, I went to go play paintball that day. I needed cash. I actually had $200 with me when we first went up there.
That's retarded.
Look, it's expensive. And we get all the way back to the cabin and realize, oh shit, my wallet. So we drove all the way back up there. It was east of Hinckley. Uh-huh. And we drove up and down the road between the paintball field and 35 a couple of times. It's just like, maybe it fell out when we jumped out of the car. We went in there, talked to the owner of the bar. And he said, somebody did come in here with a wallet. They found the parking lot. They live down here. Here's the address. We drove down there. I presented myself to the guy, and he opens up the wallet, and he looks. He's like, yeah, that's you. And then I grabbed the wallet, and I opened it up, and he's like, was there money in there? I says, there was. And he's like, yeah, when I found it, it was in the bushes right by the door. Well, that's not where I dropped it. So I don't know if that guy took it or whatever, but yeah.
I don't carry cash.
I don't carry as much as I used to. I'll carry $20, $30.
That'll fucking teach you.
You're listening to Blumpkin&Friends.
And now, story time. Well, here's one last story of something that makes me sound once again like an insane person.
The Beast
went to Subway once with the juice.
Okay.
And she dropped her purple pacifier. I don't know why I was so fond of the purple one. Probably because she's got a purple room and she had a lot of purple clothes. We thought purple was a good color on her.
Yeah, I can see that.
So she dropped it, and she says she went back outside into the car, realized she dropped it there, doesn't go back in. It would have taken her 10 seconds to go back into the restaurant and get the fucking pacifier. So she just goes home, and then she tells me about it. So I'm like, you're an asshole. It's 10 seconds. It's 50 steps. What the fuck? Because you're embarrassed? We didn't want to look weird. You didn't want to be the person that comes back to find the piece of property that they fucking dropped and they know exactly where it is? Oh yeah, that's real weird. It's not like you walk in with a goddamn tambourine and started playing Mamas and Papas songs, you stupid cunt.
Jesus.
God damn it. So I go up there, and then I talk to the guy. I'm like, hey, my girlfriend was in there with our baby about a half an hour ago, and she dropped a purple pacifier. It's like, oh yeah, somebody picked it up and set it on the ledge. It wasn't on the ledge anymore. So then I'm looking in the garbage.
Some teenager picked it up and started sucking on it.
I hope so. I hope somebody got some use out of it, because then I looked underneath a couple of chairs. They had like these leather lounge chairs. I don't know why.
At a Subway?
Yeah, it's fucking Subway. It's not even a classy Subway.
Is there such a thing as a classy Subway?
Yes, there is.
There is?
It's called a Quiznos. So once again, here I am looking under things. Right?
Crawling around.
On
a dirty Subway floor.
Well, not like on my fucking hands and knees like I'm trying to go underneath barbed wire during a Nazi gunfight.
You were crawling around.
Well, you fucking bend down to look under shit. It's a pacifier. It costs like $1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it adds up.
But I liked that one. It had sentimental value. So that was worth it. So the bitch lost it. So now the new baby has one, and you better believe I guard that fucker like a hawk.
I think when my children were all young, they had about 4 or 5. One that they used fairly often, and then there were reserves.
Yeah, I had those.
Same thing with bottles.
But they weren't purple.
I used even flow bottles that they had. I think it's ventilation on the bottom so that it wouldn't, like sucking on a Coke bottle, or, your tongue doesn't get pulled inside or anything.
Giggity!
It was a nice, even, as the baby
sounds
sucked
sexy.
Yeah, the baby sucks on the nozzle. No. But we had, I must have had 10 of those damn things. And they were so goddamn expensive.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, when you don't clean one out and you lose it in your car and you find it 3 weeks later, and it's about $10 you're throwing out.
Ooh.
Because there's no cleaning that damn thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be worse. You could be drunk and going to start your car to warm it up, and then lose your car keys without ever pulling them out of your pocket, and then your ex-boyfriend comes over with your kids and leaves you to sit in his car to be warmed up, well, he goes around every fucking bar stool and every goddamn booth and table of the restaurant and the downstairs and the parking lot and the fucking snow on the curb, all so that you can end up in jail that night.
I like how that ends.
Yeah. Well, that's
The Beast.
Interact with the show on Twitter at Blumpkin Show. That is at Blumpkin Show. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Blumpkin&Friends. I'm the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin.
And I'm number one fan, Tim.
Good night.